Good afternoon, everybody.
G'day world, how we doing?
Josh, Toby, we're in for this Wednesday. What's happening in startups? So this week in startups is the segment. You're familiar with Josh. We do this every week. We're starting to find our flow.
We're feeling a bit better, more comfortable. We've got a couch today because we're so comfortable. I think it's cool.
I just hope that we haven't got too much echo and too many people in the background. There's like 700 people here today. We're live vlogging not only on Facebook but also massive audience here
from Creative Cubes. So, first segment, Let's get local.
Yeah.
I've just named that now, but I think it's a good one.
Yep.
I want to talk about TechCrunch Startup Battlefield
Sydney.
In Sydney last week.
Our boys at MyOp were, I think, one of the sponsors there.
They were one of the sponsors.
So shout out to MyOp and Kristen and Basil.
Very good. So I guess the main theme that I found throughout, there were 15 startups that they chose. They narrowed it down to 15 startups. And the main thing that I saw was medtech.
Medtech.
Love it.
Yep. So hold on, are we talking about legit medtech or black market medtech, which we're trying to make mainstream medtech?
No, so we don't have any black market medtech that was here.
Okay.
Potentially some red flag.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. We had the winner, health match, 25 grand. Good work. Excellent.
Yep.
Really cool idea. 2 founders, both doctors.
So they just won 25 grand?
Yeah, for pitching, winning the pitch.
Any equity given?
No equity given.
It's just, hey, you did really well, here's 25 grand.
Yeah, so TechCrunch estimated 500,000 saw their winning pitch, 500,000 people,
wow.
Which gives them heaps of exposure.
I mean, there's 5,000 here and we're getting inundated.
Yeah.
500,000, 100 times that.
Amazing. It's really good. Links to investors, they're going to go pitch in San Fran and meet the likes.
Sandhill Road, here they come.
People who have also invested in Dropbox and companies like that, so I think they've got a really huge opportunity there.
Yep.
2 founders, one a doctor turned a software engineer. How smart can people be?
It's a double whammy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Left side and the right side of the brain are actually working together right there.
It's crazy. And so what they do is that they match people with terminal illnesses who are reaching the end of their lives and match them with clinical trials that need people. And they found that patients can't apply for the clinical trials because it's a long, complicated process. And the clinical trials, on the other hand, don't actually have enough people in them.
Okay.
So what does that mean for both ends is that they're creating this amazing connecting piece between the people who want to be in them and the people who need them. Helping research, helping patients. I think overall really good. Really solid pitch.
Yep.
Really solid pitch.
Clearly,
I recommend everyone to go and see it. Really good pitch.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. It's on the TechCrunch page.
We'll drop the link.
It's really good.
So that's interesting. Hold on. So there's people that are sort of like on their way out.
Yeah.
And then are they applying for like, hey, save me? Or are they applying for like, all right, I'm going, I may as well just try and work out so that the next person in this position doesn't end up.
No, it's like a fight for life at the end, I guess.
So they're fighting for life.
And they want to say, I want to try everything possible.
Good.
Any chance that I have, I want to give myself.
Yep.
And so one chance is going through clinical trials, but the process is the same for a lot of the different trials, but so many different companies and people running the trials that individual applications, a lot of information needs to be repeated constantly.
So they're streamlining that, making it more efficient.
Exactly.
I don't say that they're disrupting anything.
No, but they're just playing an essential connecting piece.
Guys, like,
Good
that's
work.
awesome. Really cool. I would give you 25 grand, but Josh took it off, man.
So the other medtech startups that were there, we had CancerRate. You might have seen them on Shark Tank. What they do, they help cancer patients manage their treatment and symptoms and communicate with their doctors. I believe that the person paying is actually the hospital, so that's a really good customer to have.
Australia.
We had Kuro. They're like a WebMD, but personalized and actually based on medical facts and not just, I guess, everyone's opinions. Which is really good because we know WebMD is huge. I think they got sold recently for quite a bit of money. So I think that's really cool.
I think Ronan Heine bought that, didn't he?
Yeah, well, Ronan Heine, millionaire, right?
Baller.
And then we had Respira as well, that tracks medicine usage for people with lung problems and test their lung health as well. So that's really cool.
Yep.
So they were the startups. Really cool. Can't wait for TechCrunch to do it again next year.
Yeah. Maybe next time let's do it in Melbourne.
Much better.
I know Sydney is the glamour state. I'm from Sydney, actually from Bondi. Shout out to North Bondi Surf Life Saving Club. Man, when I was in LA, it's like shout out to
everyone. Everyone needs a shout out.
Yeah, we don't do that here in Australia, so I felt the need to do that. But man, come to Cremorne. Hey, we'll host you here at Creative Cubes. There's thousands of members here. No problem.
Come on over. So
what else is going on this week in startups, Josh?
Last week we spoke about Tesla.
Surprise, surprise.
What we didn't know is that they're announcing the Roadster also.
So I was going to buy a truck and then the Roadster came out. And now I'm conflicted.
How good looking is that car?
So I'm not a car enthusiast, and Matt Rockman, one of the founders at Seek.com.au, he calls Tesla a computer that just happens to have wheels. I don't disagree, Batman, but I love the Tesla. And I love what they're about. In terms of, it's none of their cars are easy on the eye for me.
No?
No, none of them.
Okay.
Like they're kind of odd in their own right, but totally in love. Subject to Elon being able to deliver.
Right, and I think the biggest thing about Elon now is that there's a lot of indication that the company's really struggling.
Gasping for.
Yeah. Exactly. And so some things that kind of dropped in relation to the Roadster. To be one of the first 1,000 people to have the Roadster in the world, which doesn't mean you'll get it much earlier than everyone else. The earliest date is 2020. So to be one of the first 1,000 people, you have to pay the full $200,000 US up front for the car. If you want to be amongst the first cars to ship, so that's not the first 1,000, that would be whatever their production capacity is for that first shipment. You have to pay $50,000 US deposit.
It's an amazing crowdfunding platform, Tesla. But they've got you gotta deliver the cars and the trucks.
Well, actually, we had someone downstairs, Adam, working in our office, who went to pick up his Model 3 today. So that's exciting.
They're shipping Models 3 already?
I feel like it's a Model 3. Don't quote me on that one. He went to pick up his Tesla today.
So I had lunch with Xenia, who's also downstairs, and he said he had a Model 3 on order, and he's like, no idea when he's going to get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we'll find out. I guess I saw one person describe it as a financial juggling act, and I think it's really true.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what Elon's plan is, but I feel like the Roadster is a hype machine.
Yeah, so just deliver your 3s. When you're done with that, deliver the trucks. When you're done with that, then deliver your Roadsters. And then let's have a chat. Right now, I feel like your eyes and your appetite, although I love you, and I'm going to buy not your stock, but your inventory one day, I think your eyes are too big for your mouth right now, in my opinion.
100%. And I'm not sure. I'm really excited to see the future. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in the next year.
I wish we could. Hey, forget all these cars. Take me to 2023 and tell me I can pick my car up in the morning. Forget about these cars. Just put me in a time machine. I know you can do it. You're doing everything else. Rockets to the moon and stuff. Just take me to 2023. Tell me tomorrow I can pick up my car. That's what I want to hear.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So next I want to touch on Tencent. Who are Tencent?
50 cents younger brother? Like really younger brother? Because
really young.
40, 30, 10?
Now 10's the youngest of the family. No, Tencent is a Chinese company. I know we touched on Chinese companies last week. Last week we spoke about Alibaba. Tencent doing even better. They've joined the $500 billion club. That's $500 billion valuation.
Wow.
Which is huge. Others there, Apple.
Just hold on. Let's just put this in perspective. I read the other day that Apple's at 900 billion.
Yeah.
And so this Chinese company, and they should be the first company to reach the first trillion. But these guys aren't that far behind.
They're not that far behind. They're only in China. 980 million monthly active users in China alone.
Wow.
So Tencent, to preface, they own the application WeChat.
Yep.
WeChat is a Facebook competitor, WhatsApp competitor, payment system. You can do your shopping on there, order taxis.
I noticed you didn't say Snapchat competitor.
Are they a Snapchat competitor?
Is Snapchat still around?
Actually, it's so funny. They've been I'm still on Snapchat, but I'm just seeing the daily.
By yourself?
Just pretty much. I know like 2 people on Snapchat now, and it's really like
it's dwindling, huh?
It's dwindling.
Ever got paid, so it's okay.
See you later.
Is that his first child with Miranda?
First child.
Yeah. Wow.
Lucky man. At least he got paid.
He got paid, got a beautiful wife, Australian wife, and hopefully they'll have a beautiful kid and raise a beautiful family.
So compared to Facebook, have 1.2 billion
Holy
monthly
moly.
users. So 980 million only in China. Facebook global 1.2 billion. WeChat, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Really good.
Yeah, they are.
Have
they worked out a monetization play? They're making money?
They're making money because they accept payments through the platform.
Right, that's right.
And so Tencent actually also develops mobile applications, so games.
Okay.
And one of their games boosts their valuation this year by like $10 billion. And like in-app purchase games, the really addictive, kind of fast-flowing fighting games.
They're a private company right now, right?
Yeah, they're a private
So
company.
they're a unicorn. Interesting. I'd be very interested to understand if we could pull up stats maybe for next week, how much revenue is going through that business.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
To get a valuation of 500 billion.
It's huge.
That's like just over half the size. That's like 60% of Apple.
So we got Amazon, Facebook, Alphabet / Google.
Yeah.
So all good companies in that thing. We got time?
Have we got time? Yeah, but they're saying yes.
We got plenty of time. We got wearables. I want to talk about wearables helping the world.
Yep, I like wearables.
Now you're a wearables man.
Huge wearables man.
I think they're really cool, and I think interestingly, there's a lot of different companies using wearables or IoT devices on people to kind of ensure safety and help people out.
Yep.
One of them is in the construction industry. There's an Aussie startup called SmartCap that monitors micro sleeps in truck drivers using heavy machinery so that they can stay safe and be alerted to be awake.
Hey, they should team up with Tesla with the Drive Free.
Right? Really good.
This is like a regular truck driver, and this is a guy that's on vacation, happens to be in a truck that's automatically driving from LA to San Francisco, delivering its goods. I wonder what their heart rate and their health rates would be.
And so that's a really cool Aussie startup.
Yeah.
I think, I really think the question comes up is like, how can we use wearables to improve our lives? One thing that Apple does that's really cool is tells you to get up and active.
Yep.
When you're sitting down too long,
Yep.
you get the notification.
So I have a bunch of notifications going through my watch. One is obviously the rings telling me to get up and exercise. I also have my calendar. And so I've already set a calendar for every 2 hours that I need to get up, have some water, have a stretch, get some food or fruit into me. And honestly, if I didn't have that every 2 hours,
you just work straight through. I think I need to get.
And in fact, if the sun didn't go down, I'd probably just
stay up.
Yeah, just keep.
It'd be dangerous for you.
So this is a super reminder for me, and actually have the cellular version of it.
Okay.
So little red dot there. Was out on a run the other day with my wireless earpods in, streaming my music from my watch, and my phone was on my bedside table 10 kilometers from where I was.
So great.
And my mum called to say hi. It's amazing. It really was amazing.
It's good, and so I really want to see wearables moving into our everyday lives. Now I know Westpac just released a wearable to make payments easier. Westpac, the watches already do it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why waste your money? Be cool. I want to see more optimization and productivity. I think what Apple's done is really cool, but they're going to develop. It's going to be developed further. It's going to be cool companies increasing our productivity through wearables and health, live monitoring to make sure we're
So I don't know if I talked about it on this vlog or maybe I talked about it. I think it was on this stage a couple of nights back. Talking to the crowd. I was on an airplane from LA to San Francisco. I sat next to a doctor, and we started chatting. And he told me that his kids, which were the same age as my kids, were going to live to 150.
Really?
I'm like, what? 150? Don't be stupid. Firstly, they're going to run out of money, so don't worry about that. Secondly, what are you talking about? And he's like, IoT, internet. the wearables, constant monitoring is going to
make sure health. So maybe that's the limitless drug in itself. Maybe this productivity things, these health monitors that we can wear and integrate with our daily lives.
Man, if your car, like the engine light comes on, you go to
get a service straight away, yeah.
Right, health light comes on here, straight to the doctor.
Yeah.
And
imagine if we can send all those stats that it's been collecting to the doctor preemptively.
Yeah.
So all the doctor has to do is write you a script, tell you a diagnosis, tell you what to do. Perfect.
So you just made me think about Formula One racing. I want to be a racing car. Right, and not in the literal sense, but I want to be able to, hey guys, coming in for a pit stop, go to the doctor, gone, so I can get back to the grind.
Super productivity, love it. Cubes.
I don't think we're going to do it next week on the couch because I'm feeling quite tired.
Losing energy.
Josh will be back with us tomorrow. We have a great segment coming on, and also Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Awkward City, Population 2, we out.